We started, watching the news the first day of war, and we made a decision quite quickly that we want to come over and help.
Seeing the early images of the war, John Staub and Lydia Karasinska started researching, looking to see what they could do to help. On day 10 of the war, they arrived in Lydia's home country, Poland.
But when I got there, there was just a collection of people who were just showing up to help.
Lydia and John, a former Lewiston High School wrestling captain and U.S. Army veteran, made their way to the Ukraine-Poland border.
It's really hard to describe it in words.
Lydia says she went to college with many friends from Ukraine, some of whom are still in the country.
One of them is actually right now close to Venezia, and I believe she's stuck right now. She can't leave, or she doesn't want to leave because her husband has to fight, and she has a 1-year-old.
At the border, they found themselves at the heart of the largest refugee crisis since World War II.
Before we were there, the first day of the war, numerous children had passed away heartbreakingly to hypothermia, and then there were reports of 2 being trampled from the initial wave of refugees.
As humanitarian volunteers, they began running blankets and warm drinks and shopping carts to those waiting at the border checkpoint. They bought wheelchairs and ran them up and down the checkpoint line.
The elderly would sometimes have to crawl on the fence, holding the fence to get down this very long border checkpoint.
Lydia saying while there, they had to put emotions aside to aid those who needed help.
Obviously, we cried pretty much every day, but we did it on the side, in our own private time.
Despite seeing firsthand the devastation the war is causing, Lydia and John came back after their 10-day trip with a greater faith in humanity.
The indomitable humanitarian spirit really makes you believe in the good in humanity.
They say the amount of volunteers grew exponentially each day they were there.
Good will always triumph over evil.
Though they've now arrived back in the United States, their focus is on their trip back.
Everyone who leaves has guilt for leaving because there's just people pouring in every single day that we're not there.